Hey you! Yes, you! Are you sick and tired of doing the Cayo Perico heist over and over and over and over and over again until you literally cannot play this game anymore because you're boredom only playing the Cayo Perico heist for money? How about doing the Dr. Dre VIP missions over and over and over again? They're not as tedious, but oh man, sitting through that DJ Pooh scene that takes like 5 minutes, that just sucks the life away from me. In today's video, I will be showcasing one of my favorite money-making methods, which I have been using for quite some time now on my Broke to Millions account. As you can see, I've got over $100 million on this account. I really don't need any more money as I've already ground so much on this account. So, the first thing you're going to want for this money-making method is an arcade. This is a business that you should get in general. It's an absolutely fantastic property, not only because of the fact it looks really cool, but it's also because of the fact you can control all of your central hubs from here. For example, I have gun running supplies. Starting off, we're just going to make sure any businesses that are not running are running. So I'm going to purchase supplies for my gun running. My nightclub popularity is a little bit down, so I'm just going to go to resident DJ and go back and forth between my nightclub DJ really quickly. We'll do it, how about 5 times? This is like, I don't know how many times I've done it, but that should be enough times. Now if we go back to our popularity, as you can see, it's already to the max. We've also got 650 grand in our nightclub, which is a pretty decent chunk that I'll be selling very shortly. Now, the first thing we're going to do with this money method is go over to vehicle cargo. Now, when it comes to vehicle cargo, you want to have a certain number of vehicles inside of your vehicle warehouse, which let's actually go over there really quick. Before we source a vehicle, I wanted to very quickly showcase how you can always get top range vehicles when you are sourcing and selling with your vehicle warehouse. If we take a look at the vehicles I own, we can sort by range. If we sort by mid and standard range, we can see there are 10 mid-range vehicles and there are 10 standard range vehicles. Once you have the 20 mid and standard range vehicles available, all you are going to be able to get are top range cars. As you can see, I've already sold quite a few top range vehicles, and I'm gonna go now make my way all the way back. Woof! Alright, I am once again back inside the arcade so that we can leave the arcade in just a moment. We are going to be sourcing a vehicle with special cargo. Now, as I said, because I only have top range vehicles available to be sourced, that means we're only going to be able to find a top range vehicle, and as we can see, it is the Tyrus. I actually really like the Tyrus, so I can't complain. Now, you want to do all of this in a solo session, which, as you can see, I'm currently in. When it comes to the sale mission part, you actually want to do this in a public lobby, but I'll be breaking into why when we're actually in the public lobby. So far, we just have to drive 1.4 miles to our destination. I'm going to be using the Shafter V12 Armor just because, I don't know, I really like this car. This is the one I upgraded for the other day's video. Oh! Well, I liked the car a lot more when it didn't have a big old dent on the front, but let's get over to where we're going. Alright, we have arrived at our location. Now you have 2 options when it comes to this specific one. You can either go in quietly, or you can go in full balls to the walls. And you can guess what my approach is gonna be. Okay, let's just kill all these guys. You're dead, and that guy didn't even react to me. There's somebody over here. Can we shoot through the glass? No. Apparently that glass is minigun proof. Oh, we got the key. See? Simple as that. Alright, goodbye. You guys stink. I'm leaving. Alright, so at this point we have to drive 2.64 miles in, one of the ugliest tunes I've ever seen on a Tyrus. And that's it. Now, there's probably going to be some AI that shoot at us. I don't remember if AI shoot at us with this mission. But the great thing about the Tyrus is it's such a fun car to drive. This is the part about vehicle cargo that I really, really like. There are so many players out there, and there will be people in the comment section. Well, that sucks. That was the worst possible location to have that person crash into me. Looks like we're actually going to go this way. But what I was trying to say is that there are so many people out there that are the definition of a Debbie Downer. They will complain every second that you don't have a video showcasing the most efficient way of making money. And even if you do have a video showcasing how to make multiple millions an hour, there will still be people complaining, well, I already have millions of money. Why would I ever do this method? And I'll reply, why are you watching a money-making guide if you have unlimited money? I really never understand people sometimes. Like, if you want to make money and have fun, you should. You shouldn't, force yourself to grind as hard as possible. And if you are one of those players that is an absolute giga chad grinder, then I don't really think you should be watching this video to begin with, so I don't know why you'd be complaining when it's titled The Fun Way of Making Money in Grand Theft Auto. Alright, well, at this point, as you can see, we have to pay about $4,000 in fees, which isn't too bad. I mean, I've had worse, I'll be honest. I remember way back when I was playing this on, like, Xbox One. I don't know if vehicle cargo is available on Xbox 360, so I'm not going to say that long ago. But I remember on Xbox One when I was young and I would just have a vehicle that had maybe like $30,000, $40,000 worth of damage on it, and I would just be sitting there so pissed off. It would be pretty great. But the secret I always figured out is that if you have no money, they can't take any money from you when it comes to damages. So vehicle cargo is actually quite a good business if you're broke. But either way, as you can see, we were so good at driving the AI weren't even able to catch us. And there you have it. We've been able to deliver our Tyrus. Now, we're not going to sell our Tyrus until we go into a public lobby because there's a high demand bonus. So for now, we're just leaving our Tyrus in the garage and we're going to go do our second way of making money, which is a fairly quick payphone hit. Payphone hits are super easy and they're always going to give you an $85,000 payout as long as you don't fail it. Hello? Yes, I'd like to order a big, extra foot-long pizza. Can I get one of those? No? Alright, darn. Pursue the target in a police car until they crash their vehicle. What are we going to do about getting a police car? I really wanted to use this vehicle because it's such a cool car, but you know what? We'll find a police car. Oh, that's right, sir. Get over here. You're gonna get intimidated by my police sirens, and because of that, you're gonna die. I don't know if we were supposed to hit them, but we're just gonna follow them until they hopefully swerve off the road. Alright, keep on going, keep on going. Oh yeah, he's going real. What the? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, well, oh my god. That might be the most insane thing I've ever seen. You know what? I'm not gonna complain. That was incredible. I thank you, Rockstar. I needed that in my day. There you go. $85,000. That was great. That was absolutely amazing. So just like that, we've done one vehicle cargo source, which is about $100,000 in our bank account, plus 85 grand there. That's 185 grand we've made. Something else you want to be participating in while doing this money-making method is paying your associates the $7,500 to go and source you crates. We can see here, I'm going to go pay one. There you go. That's all you got to do. So that's one associate that's going to go out and source me crates. Even if the associates only get you one crate, you're still going to be making a profit. And on average, to what I've calculated through doing this with hours and hours of time, you're going to average about $144,000 every hour just by paying your associates. If you own the warehouses that I do, or even if you own ones that are a bit further away, but as you can see, I own them all in a strip. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. It takes me in total about 2 to 3 minutes to make my way through all these warehouses, and once you're done, you have to go back in another 48 minutes, which is an entire GTA Online day, and just resupply your associates once again with the $7,500 and rinse and repeat. After a certain amount of times you've done this, you will have a full stock of special cargo, which then you can obviously sell for a whopping amount of money. Next up on our money making is calling Dax on the phone. Now you're able to do this once every hour, and it's pretty easy. You just request work. Dax is going to get us a Fooligan's mission started up, and these also pay pretty dang well, as you're going to find out. Now these missions take anywhere from around 5 to 10 minutes, depending on which one you get. We gotta go all the way over to Grapeseed for this one, so... And just like that, with the magic of editing, we've made our way all the way over to Grapeseed. Let's get around the semi-truck, make our way through here, and complete a Fooligan's missions really quick. Alright, let's head around here. Hello, how you doing, Governor? We gotta steal some hazardous chemicals, which is honestly a pretty easy one. Now, the nice thing about having a armored vehicle like the Shafter V12 is that you can just kill all these people without really having to worry, you know, about ever getting shot or damaged like that. So this is pretty easy. Then you pull out your trusty minigun and go, and I cannot see a single thing. Holy bad. Alright, well, let's just pull out my better weapon. There you go. That should do the trick. Goodbye. Alright, anyway, now that we've done that, let's get in a duster and complete this mission. Well, for the final part of this Fooligan's mission, we have to destroy a tanker, which is actually pretty dang easy. For example, let me show you how easy it is. There you go. we did it. We destroyed the tanker, just like that. And the tanker is destroyed. Now all we have to do is leave the area. Now, completing these missions pays you $50,000. It's not a crazy amount of money. You know, like Payphone hits will give you $85,000 for completion, but as I said, these missions should only take you 5 to 10 minutes to complete. Next up, we arrive at one of two sale missions. The first is excess weapon parts from our bunker. This is one of the easiest sale missions in the game. You don't need to be in a public lobby for it, and you're going to make a solid $50,000 from completing it. So that's exactly what we're going to do. As you can see, the game wants me to drive a total of 2 miles, and that's it. That's all I gotta do. There sometimes are people that shoot at you while you're driving there, but let's be real. 2 miles while you can't even be shot through the back of the head because of the fact that you've got this big old crate in the back, it's just so easy. I mean, sure, the Dune Loader is a piece of trash. It is one of the worst vehicles in the game for not only speed but handling. It's just a bad vehicle, but it doesn't matter. It's just used for a very simple sale mission to get you some extra cash. And just like that, as you can see, we have made our way to our delivery. This is very easy to do, and I didn't even actually have anybody shoot at me. There you go, $50,000. Took me about 2 minutes of my life, and that is just how easy you can make 50 grand. Because it was so easy, let's do it again. Making our way to the front desk, we're gonna go to Export Mixed Goods and our CEO. And that's it. Now we just gotta exit the office. Now I'm gonna get a helicopter out because it's a lot faster. So exit via vehicle. We're just gonna use the Swift Deluxe. You don't need anything that has missiles. And just like that, only took me about 2 minutes. Once again, we have made it all the way over to the docks with our truck, and we're gonna get this $50,000. You're able to do this once every 48 minutes. In other words, a GTA Online day. That is crazy good money. This is just as efficient as Fooligan's missions. It's actually way more efficient because a Fooligan's mission actually requires some decent, effort to complete. This literally takes no effort whatsoever. There you go, $50,000. Because it's just been 20 minutes, we're gonna go onto our phone, call up Franklin, and request yet again another payphone hit. This mission is also really, really easy. We gotta use a Vagos lowrider and kill the target. So let's pull out our trusty weapon as usual, and yeah, they're all dead. Let's be real. Oh, darn, you guys really got me good. Oh, gee, you're dead. Anyway, which one do we think looks better? Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. I think this one just has a much cooler design. Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. For some reason, I don't know why, just for some reason, I think this one's better now. Okay, so at this point, we gotta go assassinate the target. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. Here's Johnny. Well, here's Johnny's not yet ready. Okay, wait. No, you're going way too fast. Sir. Okay, that works. Shot out his tire, and, that was easy. There you go. Assassination bonus complete. Anyway, let's keep on going, and, we're gonna get $85,000 once again. So, let's add up the money we've made so far. I've got my trusty calculator out, and we can find out just exactly how much money we've made in the past 30 minutes. First of all, we have 2 payphone hits. That is $85,000 multiplied by 2, 170 grand. Then we're about to sell our vehicle cargo, which is going to be $130,000. So that's already 300 grand. Now we're going to add on our $150,000 we've made from our Fooligan's mission, paired with the 2 export goods sale missions. That is $450,000, as you can see. That is without even adding on the bunker, the nightclub, and as well Mutt, which is the acid lab. All the other passive businesses you have running in the background is just additional income. That's the same for as well our special cargo. So we are easily up to about, I'd be willing to say 600 grand in about 30 to 35 minutes of work. This is pretty solid money. And now we arrive at the final part of how this money-making method works, which is selling your businesses in a public lobby. Now, the first business we're gonna sell is one that, I'll be honest, I should have sold a long time ago. Right now, we have a value of $225,000 worth, but that's not actually the case. It's $472,000 because we're gonna be selling to Los Santos. The problem with that is, well, normally you only want it to be about $215,000 worth selling to Los Santos. That way you only get 1 delivery vehicle. I have it almost to a point where we could actually get 3 delivery vehicles. What that means is there's a very high possibility I'm not going to be able to complete the sale mission as a solo player. That's why always sell your bunker when it's 1 resupply worth. That's my always rule of thumb. So what do we have to do here? It looks like we have 2 insurgents. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I am lucky that it's only insurgents. If you get the buggies or anything like that, you're absolutely screwed. Now, there is an explosion that went off in the distance over there, but that's absolutely fine. We have 30 seconds before we are on the radar, and all we're going to do right now is we're just going to keep on driving. Now, the thing I always say for completing sail missions is just go off the radar if you ever feel nervous. Now, I am personally not super worried as of right now, unless somebody goes near me. We are in an insurgent pickup custom, which is a very, very good vehicle for surviving any explosions. So because of that, I'm not going to worry about, you know, being blown up by somebody in an online session. I'm not sure if we can just call the cops from Lester. That would be great if we could. Please let me, game. Please let me just call Lester. Now, can I drop mines? No. That's actually really lame. I hate that Rockstar doesn't allow us to do that. But, as you can see, I have called Lester, and now we are no longer going to have to worry. Now, because I do have a vehicle sitting out on the map, I'm just going to go Ghost Org. That way, our vehicle is no longer in the open, and we're very quickly going to do this delivery. I'm not worried about somebody blowing up our other insurgent, but even if they do, we should still make pretty decent money here because of the lobby being so full, as you can see. So, we got 0.7 miles to go. Keep on heading. Oh boy. I'm always nervous about modders. That is the main thing I'm super nervous about in a public lobby. It's not anything else, it's really just modders. Alright, so let's come over here, keep on going. 0.4 miles left, and let's go this way. There you have it. I heard some explosions, but I'm not going to worry about those explosions. Oh, well, maybe I should have kept following the road. Oops. Oh well, let's go this way. A little bit of a detour, but that's all fine. As you can see, we've already made it to the first drop-off. We've also lost the cops because you can just call Lester, so that wasn't really much of a nuisance anyway, and done. There you have it. First vehicle delivered. So that took us 1 minute. If this was a single sale mission, which would have, as I said earlier, been if I had made sure to sell it after 1 resupply, we would have already been done with the mission. You can see how even in a public lobby, there's almost nothing to worry about when it comes to doing sale missions like this, because you finish them so dang fast. You can just go off the radar. So now we're gonna go ahead all the way back over to our other insurgent and do that sale mission. Now, as you saw, it was a $470,000 sale mission, and that's obviously without the high demand bonus. So with an additional 50% on that, that's what, $235,000. So we should make about so probably about $700,000 from the sale mission, which is a lot when you think about it. $700,000 compared to the normal $470. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. It's a little sketch that there's a person directly next to our insurgent, but they are inside of their bunker, and it looks like they just must not have noticed the vehicle here, or they didn't care to blow me up. So, that's completely fine with me. Actually, are they? No, they're not inside the bunker. They are inside of, is that a weed factory or something like that? I don't own any properties in this area. No, that can't be. I've never seen that property before, but I'm not going to care. We're going to leave. We have 26 seconds left on Ghost Org. That person is none of my business, so we're going to keep on going, and... oh, they died. I don't even know how they died, but they died. 1.3 miles to go. We are driving through the direct dead center of the city. As you can see, this is an absolutely full lobby. Well, my face is kind of covering it, but it's a pretty populated lobby, and... I mean, I'm just absolutely chilling back. I don't even need to touch the remote. Well, I guess we need to touch it a little bit not to crash. But again, this just shows how easy it is to do public lobby sale missions. We can see our destination on the map, and even if somebody does eventually get in our way, I really could care less. So let's come over here. We do have somebody next to us on the map, but once again, looks like they could give 2 flying hoots about me. They have gone the other way, and we're going to be going right through here. We do have somebody here. Hello, sir. How you doing? Looks like they're actually doing a sale mission of their own. As you can see, everybody's just trying to make money today. So, we have a... Oh, okay, we're good. We have one simple stop just around this corner. Take a quick right turn, and then a quick left turn. There you have it. That's, as I said, about $700,000 we should get from this sale mission. And that took us, what, 5 minutes? I mean... That is insane money we just made, and it shows just how easy sale missions are. There you go, $708,000. But we're not done. We got more businesses to go. Let's really quickly grab that $240,000 from our wall safe. That's actually pretty solid money. Looks like we missed one tick, and instead of making 50 grand, we made 40 grand. But you know what? That's completely fine. Here we go. Thank you very much. 240 grand there, and now we get to go onto our computer and once again do another sale mission in the exact same lobby. 26 people are in it. If you're in a lobby with over 21 people, or 21 or over, I should say, you're always going to get a 50% sale bonus. So $679,000 from this one. If I'm not mistaken, Tony takes like a 10% fencing fee, but even then, still pretty good money. You always want to sell your nightclub before it gets to a certain size, because if you don't, you get this vehicle, which for some reason I keep forgetting to upgrade. It's like the lamest vehicle in the world, but whatever. We'll live. We got to drive 1 mile to our first drop-off. We got 3 drop-offs in total. We should be fine. To show you just how confident I am and not caring about people, I'm going to drive right past 3 people right now. And there you go. They didn't even go for me. It shows you just how chill public lobbies can be. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is the worst. This is literally the worst thing I've ever witnessed in my life. I have never been more bored climbing up a hill than right now. This is perfect. This is literally the perfect way to describe why you should use the Vapid Speedo Custom over the Mule. The Pounder is okay, but the Mule is just a piece of trash. Now, I personally have not upgraded my Mule because I never really tried to do sale missions with it, but I guess I just let my business fill a little bit too much, and because of that, yeah, yay. This entire freaking route is uphill. We have to go all the way through Vinewood Hills. It's starting to level out a bit. We're going like 50 miles an hour now, which is still not fast, but it's better than nothing. Wow, that took freaking forever. We did make $900,000, so I can't really complain, but I literally had to go to the other side of the map in the Mule. Wow, that was actually like one of the most painful sale missions I've ever had to do. That bunker sale mission made literally this look like the hardest thing in the world. But you know what? I'll take it. We got our money, and that's pretty dang solid. How many people are in the lobby? 20. So we actually still basically got a full 50% payout. This sale mission is going to involve the Acid Lab, which we can see I have a pretty decent chunk of stock in. Oh, I didn't want to source supplies. Oh boy. Well, guess I'm gonna have to waste a little bit of time on this. Wow, that was absolutely dreadful. I am glad that it is over with. It took me a solid, like, 10 minutes to do that source because I had no clue what I was doing. But at this point, all we're gonna do is some simple sale missions. So we gotta go to the drop-off. Looks like there's actually only one drop-off we're gonna be heading to, which is in the direct center of the city. 0.7 miles until we make it to our drop-off. I am fairly confident this is going to be the one where I have to fight a bunch of cops. Oh boy. Now, something I should say, a very, very smart thing to do when starting... Oh my god! That was about an inch from murdering me. But, either way, something I was going to say is that make sure you start your sale mission in the center of the map. Because if you do, let's say Rockstar's a bunch of douchebags and they want you to go all the way to Paleto Bay, guess what? You are at least halfway there. If you start your sale mission inside the city, and then Rockstar's like, oh, we want you to drive to Paleto Bay, then guess what? You're going to have to drive all the way to Paleto Bay from the city, which, yeah, let's just be real. That's incredibly lame. So my suggestion, start it halfway on the map, and that way, if it's Paleto Bay or the city, you can do either. We got to keep on going up here. I probably could have saved a lot of time if I went the other way up, but you know what? I like going the cool way up the stairs. Holy crap, how high does this parking garage grow? I'm 99% sure this is the one with the cops. I am so sure that yeah, it is. You can see the unmarked car right there. Well, you know what I think about your cop car? Screw you. Yeah, what do you think about that, you dingleberry? Alright, we lost the cops. I got to do the sale mission once again. Here we go. 0.8 miles, and then we will have our money. One very long jog later, and we have made $376,000. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's finish off the video by doing our vehicle cargo sale mission. General rule of thumb that I can give you and helpful advice when it comes to vehicle cargo is do the sale missions in a public lobby. Even if you're worried about people blowing you up, there's two reasons why. First of all, you get extra money. Even if I'm in a lobby like I currently am where, you know, it's not full, I'll still make an extra $20,000, $30,000 from what I normally would have made. But not only is that a major reason why you want to sell in a public lobby, the other reason why is because you will not have people that shoot at your car. Now, I'm actually going to use off-road rims on this vehicle just because, for any of you that don't know, off-road rims do supply a slightly better grip coefficient than other tires. Because of that, it's actually better to avoid crashing by using off-road tires. But what I was trying to say is that if you're in a public session, you will never have AI that try to shoot at you. It's just a fact. I have never, ever in a public session had AI shoot at me. If you're in a private lobby, it's quite common. So because of that, I would personally suggest to just deal with it, suck it up, do it in a public lobby, do some other sale missions while you're in that public lobby, and it's pretty dang easy. Oh, is that a modder? Ah, yes, it is. Alright, well, gotta love modders. Either way, let's keep on going. I'm not exactly sure why our vehicle did not take any damage there, but interesting. As usual, there are always modders in Grand Theft Auto Online, and there's not much you can do about that. But it seems like this modder's really trash at their job, so we're just going to ignore them and keep on going here. It also seems like running over people, apparently, does not damage the car. There's a bit of blood on the front, but apart from that, we are completely fine. Oh, ran him over again. Again, just some blood on the front, but that's nothing for me to worry about. Oh, some more skid marks, but that's all good. Well, there is one downside of doing a public lobby sale mission, and you can see that downside. It's obviously dealing with modders. Now, that modder is not very smart, and did not predict which way I was going. Big L. So, now we're just going to go over here. We got 0.6 miles until we've completed our sale mission. This modder's going to fail at life. It actually missed the RPG, and once again, we were able to run over the modder. So, so far, we're doing great. 0.3 miles until we've made it to our destination. Well, just like that, we've completed our sale mission, even with a modder trying to blow us up. What a terrible modder. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you make a pretty solid chunk of money. We started off today's video with about $85 million in our bank account, and now we got $87 million. So, yeah, we actually probably made over $2 million today. At the end of the day, this is not the most efficient money-making method out there. This is a fun way of making money. So, if you want to participate in the way I make money, please consider smashing that subscribe button down below and stay tuned for more. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.